Hello, Department of Health and Social Services. We created this presentation so that you can look at the ServiceNow capabilities from a few different perspectives. And I want to share with you how the deck works. This first screen is going to be hidden, this first slide, but you can use it if you want to review the instructions. But I want to take you through those anyway, just so you understand. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're in presentation mode. You don't want to share the deck like a lot of people do by clicking on the screens on the side. We want to make sure that all the time we're in presentation mode. And then when you're in presentation mode, there's going to be slides, basically slides 2 through 7 that are the only visible slides. So there's going to be 6 visible slides for you. If we go on, the first slide will just be the intro slide. As you go on each of these initiatives, there's a little reminder up here that these are all interactive. And what that means is we took the care to align what we thought was most relevant under each of these for discussion points. For example, if you go into reduce the severity of workplace injuries, that maps to our health and safety capability on the ServiceNow platform, and you can click on that to get more details about what that capability is. You can even go a step further if there's a specific capability within health and safety that you're interested in. There'll be more links that you can drill down into here. If we specifically want to look at vaccination status, you can go into that and we'll tell you more about that capability. In order to get back to where you started, you can click on the home button. That'll take you back to the screen you drilled down on. If you click on home again, it'll take you all the way back to your strategic initiatives. Each of these will map to something different. Some of them, like health and safety, I have a few times where it's repeats, but it'll just be depending on what you're talking about at that point in time. Some of these are single capabilities that are underneath something. For example, access controls, this is a platform feature. Drill down on it, it's just going to tell you about that feature that is available on the platform. If there are times when you're not talking specifically about your strategic objectives, you could use some of the other slides, and they're also linked. If you're just on a general ServiceNow capability slide, you can go to the Employee Center, and then that will drill you back to where you started. Because I did link it to prioritize your strategic objectives, if it is one that we map back and it goes to your strategic objective slides, you go back here and then you'll have to go down again. So all of these slides will bring in different feature sets so that you can drill down onto them and get more information. Now this slide, I left it in the deck in case you wanted to use it. This is a slide that you can use to go ahead and make a note about what you're using, what you're licensed for, and then also what you're looking at. So basically what's proposed. And then we'll leave all the ones that aren't being used as not licensed. You can go through all the different capabilities on the platform, but then also speak specifically to the capabilities that you own on the platform. So you can see what you can leverage and what you'd have to invest in before you can use it. Now the way to work this, I'll give you, this is just a little PowerPoint tips. So let's say you own the software asset management. So I'd click on incident management, and then I can double click on Format Painter, and that'll grab the format of that block. Now I could say I own software asset management, and then I own hardware asset management. And it's the same thing if you don't own things. So let's say you don't own these bottom blocks yet. You can click on here, take the format of that block by double clicking on Format Painter, and then we can uncheck these that we don't own. You can just go down and check them. It's a good way for you to turn things on or off depending on the discussions you're having. Hopefully this deck will be useful to you, and if you need more information about any of the features, the link on this page will show you how to get in touch with Brian, and Brian can get you the right source to get you additional information on anything that you see in here. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you find this useful.